This scholarship will cover your full tuition fees, your living expenses, and even your health insurance. But before we get into it, if you are new here, you are welcome to my channel. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, and comment and help support my channel. Let's get started. Today we are at the University of Queensland, Australia, and we are going to talk about the graduate school scholarship. Now, when we come down here, we have details about the scholarship. It says that the student type is either domestic or international. It means that international students are eligible to apply. The study level is a postgraduate research, so master's and then doctorate. Study areas are all areas can apply. Scholarship focus is academic excellence, so this is a merit-based scholarship. Funding type, living stipend, and then tuition fee. This scholarship covers your full tuition fees and then your living expenses. The value of the scholarship is living stipend of $36,400 per annum. So you are going to receive this money per annum, and then a single overseas student health cover. So your health insurance is also going to be covered. Scholarship duration is 3.5 years with the possibility of one extension in line with UQ and RTP scholarship policy. Then here we have about this scholarship. It says these scholarships include a living stipend to support you as you complete a research project for your Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, or research-focused professional doctorate at the University of Queensland. The eligibility is you are eligible if you are nominated by an enrolling school or institute at UQ. This basically means that you should be selected by a department at the University of Queensland after you've made your application. Then the second one is if you are assessed by graduate school as meeting all conditions for admission to higher degree by research program. This means that you should meet all the entry requirements of the program you're applying to. Then the last one is you should not be receiving a living allowance award or scholarship providing a benefit greater than 75% of the RTP scholarship living allowance rate to undertake the higher degree by research program. This basically means that you should not have any scholarship or funding that is greater than 75% of the scholarship you are applying for here. Then we have the application date. The first round is already closed, so this is the round for international students. Let's click this. The scholarship will open on the 31st March 2025. So you're going to submit your application online. You can click here and then start your application. The deadline for the scholarship is 18th May 2025. Since it's going to open on the 31st March, after you go through the requirements, you make sure you gather all your documents and then prepare to make your application. With these scholarships, it's good to apply early so that you're able to get a chance of acceptance. Then we have how to apply. Before submitting an application, you should follow the how to apply steps for either the Doctor of Philosophy or Master of Philosophy. You apply for this scholarship when you submit an application for a PhD or an MPhil. You don't need to submit a separate scholarship application. With this scholarship, your application to the program is the same as the scholarship application. You don't need to submit a separate scholarship application. In your application, under the Scholarship and Collaborative Study section, select I would like to be considered for a UQ scholarship to cover a living allowance stipend and tuition fee expenses. Now let's see how to apply to the program. For the sake of the video, we are going to check the Master of Philosophy. So let's click this. Here we have the Master of Philosophy page. When you come down here, we have the overview. It says that a Master of Philosophy is an internationally recognized graduate research degree. So you can go through it and read and understand what you're applying for. When you come down here, it says MPhil work is done independently and you will need a strong academic background to apply. You may need to submit a research proposal and other documents to support your application. They have different research areas, and it says that UQ is one of Australia's top research intensive universities. Our research addresses national and global cultural, environmental, economic, and social challenges. Now let's see the entry requirements. So let's go up and then click entry requirements here. We have academic entry requirements. It says you have to prove you are prepared for MPhil study. You do this by showing you have completed some relevant experience, you have completed an approved university degree, and can meet the English language requirement. The approved degrees, it says you need one of the following approved degrees to apply for MPhil. Bachelor's degree from an approved university with at least honors class IIB or equivalent, which includes relevant experience, or postgraduate degree at least 1 year full-time or equivalent with an overall grade point average of 5 on the 7-point UQ scale, together with relevant experience approved by the dean, or bachelor's degree plus at least 2 years of documented relevant experience approved by the dean, or other qualification or experience that show you can meet admission standards. Then the relevant experience, it says you will be required to provide evidence of relevant experience through one of the following forms: a bachelor's degree or master's degree with completed courses that aim to develop research skills, minimum value of 1 unit, example 50% of a 2-unit course, and/or the completion of a supervised research project that includes an individually graded written report with a combined minimum course volume equal to 2 units at UQ. Then scholarly papers involving substantial contribution as an author, appearing in recognized academic journals or in volumes published by recognized academic publishers. Then the next one is research or technical reports prepared for industry, government, or business which adhere to broad conventions of academic publishing and which identify you as a significant contributor. A portfolio of published creative work together with published critical discussion of some or all of that work, or of a comparable body of work by others, which demonstrates your development of a scholarly approach to creative work as research investigation. And the last one is demonstrable industry or work experience, where you can demonstrate that you have planned and executed a project working with high-level independence. So if you have your bachelor's degree or your master's degree and you have any of these relevant experiences, you can submit any of them during your application. Then we have additional entry requirements. It says many departments will have additional entry requirements and may request documents to support your application, such as research proposal. You should discuss these additional requirements with your potential thesis supervisor. Then the English language requirement. These are the English language requirements for the MPhil application. When we come down here, we have a link, so let's just click this. Here they have English language study or work experience. You can also meet English language proficiency requirements if you can demonstrate one of the following. 1. Completed senior secondary schooling from designated country where the medium of instruction is English. Obtain the recognized qualification, score, or test listed in either equivalent test and qualification or interstate subject equivalent. Successfully completed a bachelor's or master's degree from an accredited university or institution recognized by UQ for this purpose. So you can go through the rest and see if it applies to you, but let's go through the designated countries and see if we are part. These are the designated countries. We have Ghana here, we have Nigeria here, we have Zambia, we have Kenya here too. There's Liberia. So if you go through it and you find your country, and then you have English language bachelor's degree or master's degree, then you can submit them as proof of English language proficiency. Now to make your application, you come to how to apply. It says before you apply, you have to check your eligibility. You've already done that. Then the second one is you approach a potential supervisor. Find a supervisor with relevant expertise and get agreement to support your MPhil and project. Many departments will require additional information to make a decision around your motivation, understanding, commitment, and financial support required. They may request documents to support your application, such as a research proposal. You should discuss these additional requirements with your potential thesis supervisor. So with this scholarship, it is after you've submitted your research proposal that you are nominated by a department or a faculty. That is why it's saying that they may request documents to support your application, such as a research proposal. You should discuss these additional requirements with your potential thesis supervisor. When you click this, it's going to help you find a supervisor. Then the third one is gather your documents. You will need to compile the necessary documents. We will accept scanned copies of original documents, but you will have to keep all original documents for the duration of your studies. Upload all documents as PDFs and name your files like this. So this is the format for naming your files. If any of your documents is in a language other than English, you will need to send both the original document and an official translation. Send the following documents with your application. So you are going to send a CV, your transcript, your degree certificate, your English language documents, that is if you are not from a country where English is the medium of instruction, your passport, your reference letter or letters of recommendation, and other documents, that is if they ask you to submit any other document. If you don't provide us with all documents, it will take us longer to process your application. Your start date might then be delayed, or you might miss an admission or scholarship deadline. And the fourth one is apply online. Once you have prepared your application and contacted potential supervisor, use the online application form to apply. Your application can only be accessed once your referees have responded to us and all outstanding documents and school or institute endorsement have been received. So we are going to click this to make the application. If you've made an application here before, you can just click my application. If not, let's click on register and apply. Here you are going to enter your email, you confirm your email, then you enter your password. You click this to agree to the terms and conditions, then you click this to continue. That is how you create an account here. After you've activated your account, you can start your application. Please note that after you've sent your research proposal and your application, that is when the departments or the faculties are going to nominate you for the scholarship. Make sure you go through the application process and their requirements and get to know their research areas so that you make sure your research areas is in line with their research areas. This is going to help boost your application. Good luck to all those who are going to apply, and I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment and help support my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.